October 3rd. I know that date. It's the Mean Girls date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Shot her around the world.
What day is it?
No.
Yeah.
No. The movie.
I know. Also the same day as Shot Her Around the World.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough. What do you think came first, dinosaurs or Shot Her Around the World?
That's a good one.
I don't think Willie Mays was avoiding dinosaurs in center field.
See.
Could have been.
That'd be electric. Imagine a guy going for fly ball.
T-Rex.
Don't worry. That'll be probably a Savannah Bananas soon. Imagine just like putting a tiger out there.
They do Jurassic Park with the DNA, and they have dinosaurs roam in center field.
Unbelievable. I know what came after dinosaurs, but I'm glad it either way, I'm glad it's been around because it's been awesome. Game time. The NFL is back. Tailgates, pack stands, that buzz before kickoff, but getting in, nightmare. Queues, price jumps, getting logged out mid-click. All you want is to be there, beer in hand, losing your voice with the crowd. The GameTime app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the GameTime guarantee means you can trust. You'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you'll pay. Listen, Giants got to take care of business this Sunday down in NOLA, but that leads to a big-time buzz of a game that you thought was going to be a funeral on Thursday, October 9th. Is that the correct date? Yeah, 2nd to the 9th. Next Thursday, Philly coming into MetLife. $140 for a Thursday night ticket. Still beautiful weather out there. Amazing deal on Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create an account. Use code PICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account. Redeem code PICKS for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. All right, Yankees advance.
Yeah, they do.
Damn right.
I mean, obviously
goddamn right.
we do. We're the fucking Yankees, and it's awesome. It is awesome. We shut them the fuck down.
There's nothing like beating Boston.
Not even beating Boston,
The Red Sox.
beating them to, like, they had zero chance to beat us
None.
yesterday. Zero.
Demoralizing.
They did.
That series ended when Eaton was held up at third base.
They made a bunch of mistakes in that game.
Even
Like the
yesterday,
Duran
it's
drop.
No, but like since they were just dead, like they were dead on arrival last night. I just think that like
They usually do. They did kind of what we did last year. Just like just dropping fly balls, like the dropping ground balls. Just
and we got
base
McMahon
running.
diving into the dugout. Like it's the
and
complete roles
Volpe-
reversed. of
Volpe
like,
was
yeah.
picking the ball still
Jazz
from
out.
Jazz. Like we were just played really good baseball. And Cam Schlittler is a star. Brandon Walker should be
That's
literally suspended for a day off of Mostly Sports, saying he doesn't know who Cam Schlittler is. Embarrassing.
He's never been a big baseball guy, though.
I don't care who it would be. It could be literally anyone. If you don't want this guy on your show, that's a good show. Mostly Sports. They should have a good pitcher on it.
You think? I mean, they got baseball guys there. I'm sure if he said it to Ebo or someone, they would have said, "Hey,
What had happened? He didn't want him on?
yeah, he got a
Didn't
text.
know who he was.
And
It
he
was
said, I don't know who
during
this
the
is.
White Sox series.
now, this was back. I will
White's-
defend Brendan a little
End
bit.
of
This was
August.
back in late August, but still, like I mean,
Yeah.
He had hits under his belt. He was becoming a name like
for the Yankees
for
too.
the Yankees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they have some guys on like
he hates the
audience.
Walker
that
does
went
hate
in
the
there.
Yankees though. Like
But they've had people that like nobody knows on the fucking White Sox go in there.
right.
You guys
They
are
could pass for
loss.
people.
But I hate the Yankees. But like, if you hate them, you almost should know the players more.
You guys are different breeds. You watch baseball nonstop. Phil and you obviously more. You guys watch your teams. You see it as guys come through. We're betting on it, so you see it. But like, I do think you could play a game of starting pitcher or optometrist, local optometrist, and you wouldn't know the difference.
You know what this thing is called?
You know what I mean?
You know what Google is?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he could have Googled it.
When someone texts you a name, you look at the Google. Oh, he's a Yankees
But
player.
you go to Baseball Reference.
How was he
you see the kids
described
off to a good start.
Yankees, not sensation. What was it in the text? Like
Standout.
Standout. Yankees standout. Like I don't know. Maybe give him a. What's he doing?
Yeah. Listen,
If you,
they lost.
yeah.
He had a nice start up to that, up to that point. Like if you go to August 27th, whatever that is, like he had a nice
Most
start.
he's a Barstool. He is a Barstool fan. Schiller.
Yeah, he's aware of it.
There's a Barstool fan.
What a fucking start.
No, I don't say. I don't know. What do you say? Like,
I'm just saying he's a Barstool fan, so it's
makes sense from Massachusetts. Probably grew up.
we were talking about before.
Barstool in his backyard.
It doesn't really matter, but the seventh.
Ralph Terry, we can talk about Ralph Terry. Yeah, I know. Meek's really pushing this agenda here.
I don't care.
I know.
Really.
The timing of that was poor. We're gonna get
know.
into
Yeah. Why was the point of that, man?
no timing.
Come on, Meek.
Meek just doesn't fix the audio and will do things like that, and it's crazy to me.
Some dissension.
Things that actually affect the job or versus his agenda, it's actually insane.
Bosco.
What do you think about that, Meek? You got your own. You got a guy next to you.
I saw the clips last night. I obviously, making the statement that it's one of the. What'd you say?
No, wait. Before
said-
we go
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it,
We were doing the mass
I want to
thing
talk the
first.
game because this is going to get out of hand.
Yeah.
Might not, but we should start with the game first.
I know, but no matter what, you guys disagree.
I think we need a shot clock.
Me and Ev will be the shot clock because
You guys just don't-
be you two. No, you guys did it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I'll start throwing shot clock.
We just argued it so much already on the stream.
We did.
I
But
can't
wait,
say that.
we
but
weren't going to
it's-
go into that yet. Hold on. Go.
Yes. So
Don't get upset.
Hold on.
yesterday,
Okay.
Bosco, you would like this. 7th round, Cam Schlittler's from Boston. He went to Northeastern. Northeastern is literally what?
I know that's cool.
5 minutes away from
Oh
Fenway.
yeah, you know how close it is. Northeastern's campus to Fenway. It's pretty close. It's a subway ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
He's gonna. That's what he's.
I'm telling you a story. You're just acting like he's. What was that?
He was hot. He was.
No, he wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with Marty.
Yeah, so it's like
Northeastern's definitely close. It's in Boston, correct?
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's
Exactly,
right there.
yeah.
5 minutes away from
In the
Fenway.
city.
Making sure I wasn't getting trapped,
Holy
guys. I was
shit.
making sure I
We're
wasn't
telling you a story that you would like.
Yes.
7th round.
Okay.
The Boston Red Sox drafted someone right before the Yankees drafted. Like the Yankees drafted Cam Schlitter right after the Red Sox. So the Red Sox, it was right in his.
Had the opportunity to get him.
And there's like a
Caleb
video,
Bolden with the 219th pick in the
There's a
7th
video
round.
of him with a Red Sox jersey throwing a bullpen. With
He was
the
on like a
Scouts.
scout team or something.
And they just didn't draft him, and it's in his backyard. They for reference, the Mets took Tong in this 7th round, same round. So it doesn't matter. Like I don't actually care, but it's funny that you had your hometown kid just shove it up your ass.
When you had the chance to draft, and when you
Right.
should have your
Yeah,
best
100%.
scouts, your best
Yeah,
scouts should be right there.
100%.
And it was one of the best postseason starts for the Yankees. Go.
Without question.
Well, I think there is a lot of questions. So let me just explain my point, and then you can disagree or agree. That's fine. Yankees have had 14 World Series shutouts, complete game shutouts. 4 of those, guy gave up 2 hits or less. I value the World Series starts more than a wild card start. Now, here's where kind of the difference is. We'll take Andy Pettitte 96. You probably remember that. I don't think anybody else does. Rico. He threw 8.
Oh, I know who he is. At what position did he play again?
I didn't say.
Andy Pettitte is a starting pitcher.
I'm asking you to remember the specific start.
Francesa.
I know, but I want to make sure he's a starting pitcher. Andy Pettitte is a starting pitcher.
Do you remember Francis? Do you remember the start I'm talking about against the Braves in '96? You might not. It's fine.
I don't.
World Series, big game, obviously, and he went 8 1/3. I think he was a rookie. 8 1/3, 4 or 5 hits. You didn't have the shutouts Schlitter had, but regardless, I hold that pretty similar start.
No, I would have the Pettit start above it.
Okay, so because it's a World Series, right?
Yeah, you factor it all in.
No, because it's a World Series. To me, it holds a lot more weight. Now, you could say if you make all of it equal, if you're like, all right, I'm just talking postseason, and I don't care if it's a wild card, I don't care if it's a World Series, then it's a different argument.
Your thing is what you weight the World Series. That's
right. I hold World Series in
That's
a
not
much
even it.
higher
That's
standard.
the best.
almost like
That's
isn't
one
what
of
I said
the-
though. Like
that's
if I said most important,
And that's what Kirk's point was today on
my
the
mic
show.
on. My mic's working.
Yeah,
You said one of the best.
Yeah, I don't think.
I said one of the
You
best.
didn't say it was
both.
the best.
I didn't say what. Yeah.
well, first they did, and then it's
no,
it's on.
No one ever said it was the best.
Yeah, they did in the stream. That's right.
Ooh.
It's in the stream. Go back.
Stop saying the stream. Who said it?
Who said it?
I forget. There's so many voices going. I don't remember.
Definitely didn't say
No
it.
one said it was the best.
I never said that was. I would never just besmirch Don Larson like that. You don't top Larson.
What?
There's no topping Larson. I never said the best.
I think my mic's back on now. I don't know. Like to William's point, I'm sorry.
Just muting mics back there.
No, we're trying to fix the audio.
Sorry, there's too many people talking.
Okay.
You were blowing
Why don't you
the
bring up
mic.
more Ralph Terry and baseball references?
Okay. Anyways,
I think it's a trap.
I never said the best. I said one of the best. Then we went back afterwards when we were continuous in conversation.
Yep.
How many postseason starts have there been in Yankees history? 4 something.
436.
Yeah, we do.
So then just the numbers game there.
Okay.
We said if it falls in the top 20, top 25, and I think top 25 is being pretty safe.
Top 5%.
Top 25 start in Yankees postseason history would be top 5%, which in my mind would categorize into the one of the best starts in Yankees postseason history. And I still think top 25 is being pretty safe. I think you can probably find a
Better.
spot in the
No,
top 20.
I wouldn't even say it's definitely better than it's top 15.
Top 10? Top 10, I'm not going to, we're
this
probably
is-
not putting it there.
So hang on,
top
hang on,
15,
hang on,
top
hang on.
20, you think you could.
Time out. This is where I kind of have an issue. You say top 15, but you don't know. Like
Oh, I do know. I went through your.
Let me
thing
explain-
yesterday.
let me explain.
Why you? But this is why. No, you can do this, Clemmer. But you just told me that I don't know, and I said I do because I went through all your fucking stupid tweets yesterday and looked up these guys that from 1912 that you said, and I was
It wasn't
like, okay.
1912, but okay.
Okay, one was 1925. Sorry.
21, but this
Oh,
but this goes to my point. Is
1921. No, this goes to my point, Clemmer, that I looked it up too, but you're not taking it into account. This was better than that 1920.
guy had a 2-hit shutout in the World Series. How is this better?
The World Series was the fucking only series they had.
Right.
That is not. It's different. It's a different world now where this guy has his 11th start of his fucking career.
That's a whole different argument. I'm not talking about rookies here.
No, it doesn't matter. This is what goes into it.
I don't think it does.
Of course, goes into it. Why does it not go into him being a rookie?
Why should it?
Because he's a
You
rookie.
didn't say it's the best start by a rookie.
I actually don't care.
I think it goes
obviously
into
I care
the
there was
pedigree.
rookie.
It's a whole
I think it
different
goes into
argument.
the
You're making an
pedigree.
argument that's like one of the best ever by a rookie in the postseason. But
It is.
That's not part of my argument.
But-
my part is like, okay, you say the World Series
See,
thing, but I say it's a do or die elimination postseason game, and I think that bumps it up.
Okay.
Near
That's
there.
fair. That's
and,
fair.
Against your
and
rival.
factor in
That's fair,
against
too.
your rival who has owned you in the last decade plus, and I'll say like they've bullied us.
And also, not 0 runs. One person got to second.
Bro, there
Right.
wasn't
But I'm comparing this to 2-hit shutouts.
wasn't a 3-ball count after the second inning.
Yeah.
So here's my pushback on that a little bit. So this is a wild card game against a Red Sox lineup that wasn't that great. World Series, you're playing a much better competition. That's another reason I value that more. Like the Pettis start I brought up, that was against the '96 Braves. Look at that lineup, and then compare that to this lineup,
dude. And that's I would not pet it. Clemens against the Mariners is obviously above this. I would Larson, Guidry,
how about Johnny Cucks, Game 7 World Series, like pitches a shutout. That to me is like that's crazy.
So can I push back on some of the older names a little bit?
Sure.
So back then, like pitch count wasn't as like much of a restriction as it was,
or at all?
Right. We look back at Terry.
Oh, Terry.
And
We
there's not
don't
even
have information
record
on it.
of the pitch count. Those guys just throwing out there. They don't even have. There's not even a thought to
we
go to
have
the
a
relievers,
pitch count from Game 5 of that series. We don't have from Game 7.
which is bizarre.
Very strange. I don't
Someone has
understand.
scrubbed that.
You tell
for
me
some
no
reason.
one's watched that game and counted each individual pitch?
You guys
Do that.
you guys need to do that for content. But I think the pitch count being in play here adds to the impressiveness of the start too, because like he had 88 pitchers or something after the 6th, and he ends up going another 2. And these guys weren't. He could have went 12, honestly. Like if this game is played in the 1960s, I think he goes 12 innings.
He definitely completes the game.
Absolutely. Easily. Like,
Absolutely.
that's the dominance he was having. Like, these guys weren't, besides Yoshida, nothing was hit hard. They were all pop. If they made contact, there was an infield pop out. Like, it was so dominant in every way, and the importance of it, too, knowing that, hey, dude, like, going in, by the way, we're hoping, 5 innings. You got to give me 5 to have a chance because of the bullpen. And even if he goes 7, I'm like, Devin Williams, a 4-run game. I've seen that being blown 7 times this year. Like, and credit to Boone, too, for finally managing with some feel there and not really worrying about the pitch
Managed a
count.
great game.
He really did.
People won't say that.
So I think
ever.
knowing in the back of your head, like, I got to fucking do this. Like, this is on me Otherwise, we're in like that bullpen. I don't know. So I think that adds to it also. Whereas pitch count back, like, it's just a
But
different
on the flip
way of,
side, back then, starters, every game you had to rely on you because you didn't have a bullpen. So it all rode on those guys.
That's
Like-
why it's such a the argument's so crazy. Like it's 100 years ago.
But then
Like, literally 100 years we're talking. Where
This is
the
also an
game has
elimination
changed
game.
so much.
I understand.
That's hard. That's why it's
But
hard to argue.
I think the other thing then is just dismissing history. And I
Not
don't think that's fair. And
at
like
all.
I see people all the time saying, "Well, this was the Mets." You would say, "This is one of the great starts." Yeah, no shit. The Mets postseason history compared to the Yankees is dog shit. This is I'm literally tipping my cap to the Yankees by saying you have so much great history. Yankees. If you go through the World Series they've won and these games, it's so impressive. It's so incredible. The last thing I want to do is comment on the Yankees. That's literally what I'm doing. When I hate when the Yankees go 27 rings, and I know some baseball fans are like, oh, that doesn't matter. No, that matters. That counts. I'm just saying the stuff that happened before we were born counts. That means a lot to me.
No, I get what you're
We're
trying to
not
say
saying
too. Of
it
like,
doesn't though. Like that's the thing where like I just think that last year diminishing it a little bit last night because of how much history there is. Like they're also. What about the past 10 years? We have not been good at all. Like in Yankees like aspects, where it's like this is also a huge game. Like we lose this game, it's another embarrassing season for us. That is a huge another like
so much pressure.
that's where I put more into this start. Like take out the rookie stuff, sure. Like this was a huge start because if we lose to them again, it is fucking embarrassing. One of the most embarrassing seasons.
The Red
we've
Sox
had.
thing I really think puts.
And the Red Sox, that's where I
elimination game,
put the
that's legendary shit.
putting them so high is because of how much we really needed that start. And it was so dominant. It wasn't like he pitched 2 innings, 7 innings, 2 runs. Like it was just dominant.
Only one guy reached second base. No, and also let me say this. I don't think I didn't say this enough. He was incredible last night. Like that was an incredible start. Like I said, if it was almost any other franchise, this is a top 5, top 10 start, easy, and maybe even for some lower franchises, like number 1 or 2. He was that good. So this is not at all. Cam Shelton was incredible. For me, I value World Series so much more, and I hate when people reflexively say ever. And I'm not. And maybe this isn't the hill to die on here for this one, but it happens a lot where if I saw it, it's the best that ever happened. It's like no, a lot of cool stuff happened before we were born, and a lot of cool stuff's gonna happen after we die.
It's also
I get what you were saying when you were upset about. I get you were saying.
Series.
Was that?
It's not fair that it was just a World Series. Like they didn't have.
But you're also facing better opponents. You don't have these
Not
like
true.
round.
Like, you don't know if that's exactly true though,
But no-
because again, you don't know if that like we've talked about, like the Diamondbacks 2 years ago were not the best.
But
team
that
in the World Series.
because now we have so many levels where more random teams do
You
pop
know
up.
for a fact though, and back in 25 and 26 and 20 whatever it was, they wasn't the best team on the other side going there. Like
Well, you're having a team with the best record in the league.
I understand that doesn't always mean that you're the best.
But it does more than often than not.
Those were the best
I
record
don't
out of
think
like
the Blue-
6
I don't think
teams.
the
Out of
Blue
8
Jays were the best. You think the Brewers are the best team in the baseball right now? I don't.
No, I guess not.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
I said it's not always.
That's a fair push.
But you also.
you get lucky.
But
in
if
the
you
season.
do for sure. But more often than not, a team with the best record in the league is going to be better than that Red Sox team we saw last night.
That's fine too, but I think that there is a point of mine where it's like sometimes okay teams get really lucky during a year and have it go on a hot streak. That's baseball.
They do, but if you look at like if you examine each one, like the 62 Giants had a team laden with all-stars, Hall of Famers. The 1950, you could argue that one. All right, that 50 Phillies team wasn't as great, but you can you're right. So there are some elements where it is, some elements where it's not. But if you look at those teams, most of the time, the teams that go to the World Series before expansion were pretty fucking good. Most of the time, not always.
So what I'll say is like I know what you're saying. Like you don't want people to be prisoner in the moment, and that's totally fair when you hear best and all that. But I was truly being. I really think it's like one of, not the best. I think it's one of, and you're including guys above this like Larson, like Pettit, like Clemens, like Guidry. Those are above, but he's in that conversation of one of in that group of like 15, 20 starts.
Yeah, I think you're
And when
fine.
there's how many Yankee starts there's been? It's one of the best starts in Yankees history.
I think you're
Postseason.
fine tuning it a little too much, Clement. Is it the best? No, but it's one to watch that game and come out of it for people to say that's one of the best starts in Yankees history makes sense.
I think it's also very quick for baseball fans to not even acknowledge or know that they had 14 World Series shutouts. and then quick to say, well, that's the best ever. It's like, if you don't know what you're talking about, how can you say shit like that?
Yeah, but that's kind of how we live. I mean, we live in the moment of, you know.
But that's a problem, and that to me kind of is aggravating.
It's also like, I know you love history.
I do.
And I also, but like, this is like, you're talking 100 years ago, not even 10 years ago, 20, 30, 40,
I am.
50, like 100. I think it's fair for people to be like, I just can't compare the start to 100 years ago. I think you also have to see that side of things.
But then, was Mickey Mantle ever great? Like,
I think that's still.
You know, and then we go down that road. It's like, well, then what are we doing here? And it's the stuff we're watching.
If someone says, I think it's one of the best starts, and a guy goes, well, this start in 1925, you're gonna get pissed off and be like, listen, that's crazy to say in this moment.
It's also,
I think it's okay to see both sides.
I think-
start, by the way, has just also never happened before in MLB history.
So
And
it's not helping
I don't think
our-
it's
that's a
also
caveat.
I know you'll say the strikeouts thing. I know you
Which
say
is
that.
true.
Fine, but he didn't walk a guy.
No, he didn't. And it's easier to walk
that
now.
stat line, by the way, it's not like
There's a caveat on everything.
Well, but strikeouts is a level of
The
dominance.
guy in 1925 is not as good a
his
hitter.
argument to that is strikeouts weren't
I mean, Joe DiMaggio had a year where he struck out 18 times. Like, it just things are. It's a different. To that form, much like the bullpen, it's just a little bit
There's a
different.
caveat
Second
on
most
everything.
strikeouts ever in an elimination game,
But
behind only Joe Coleman in the 1972 ALCS, who had 14.
well, like that stat line where they're like, this has never happened before, and then there was another stat line. It's like him and Seaver, but Seaver gave up runs in his start, and Schiller didn't. It's not an obscure thing like, on a Sunday against the National League division rival. Like it was flat out just 8 shutout innings, no walks, 12 Ks. That's it. No one's ever done. It's a pretty simple stat line that's never been replicated.
On the flip side, you never would have.
crazy.
You have more rounds today, so you have more opportunity to face more mediocre teams to put up more accelerated stat lines.
But also, like, you say mediocre teams, right? Where it's like, I'm sure Alex Bregman is one of the best hitters in 1925.
He'd be the best.
Exactly.
Well, that's not.
That's where it's
that's
not
fair.
fair.
Now
You're-
we're talking
you're
about
not saying
evolution and
it's not
science.
fair
Into the
about
plumbers
rounds.
thing.
But that's not fair. But now,
It's not fair. Are you saying the rounds thing? Because that's what they
But
have to do
Schiller
now.
wouldn't be what he
They're
is
dealing
if he
with
was
that.
born
How
in
many
1920.
games were they apart though? Like the Red Sox were not that much fucking worse than the Yankees were.
No, I know.
When
I
you
don't
say
think they're. I don't
like,
think they're.
Clem-
A lot of people have come out
They were-
today and
they
been
were
like the
a
Red
good
Sox
team.
thing.
Yeah, like the Red Sox.
Like that all of a sudden, like they weren't good.
Like, it's
Just
not
because
like
they
all of a sudden,
were
this
playing
is
a
the
shitty-ass
easiest
team.
opponent in the world.
Yeah,
to
it's
beat.
Just 'cause
crazy.
the Yankees won.
All of a sudden, they're literally lined up that won like
And I
90
don't want to hear
games.
any
Fuck off, 90
injuries.
games.
We don't have our best pitcher either. So
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not.
no injury. I don't care about fucking.
I think if you compare that lineup,
We get no sympathy when we have injuries. Fuck off.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, you could do this exercise in 15 years. When all those guys retire, compare their career WAR with the career WAR of a World Series team. I think you're going to find it. And also, part of the problem is Roman Anthony was out. I'm not saying Garrett Cole's out for you guys. I'm not. I'm just saying, compared to a World Series lineup, it does. Like I said, compare that to the '96 Braves lineup, and you're like, oh shit, this is a whole different sport.
Yeah, I know.
So the World Series usually
Then
get a little bit of competition.
Then, as I said, my counter to that is just the Red Sox elimination game. Margins are so fucking small in that type of game, especially with how bad their bullpen is. I think that factors in and puts the weight up
I just need to.
higher than it is just a regular schmo wild card.
we can move on for sure, but I'll say
I
this.
just need to read one
Okay.
person watching you guys. As a Red Sox fan, it goes down as one of the all-time great performances against this team I've ever seen in a playoff game or not. That is
All right, said one of the all-time. What does he say? That he's ever seen.
great performance against this team I've ever seen in a playoff game or not.
And wait, and one more thing.
In any playoff game, that's like that. Now we're talking Madison Bumgarner, like that
No, in any.
Red Sox.
He's on the Red Sox.
against the Red Sox.
Yes.
That he's
Okay.
ever watched in his life.
Sure, like I said.
Playoff, regular season.
So we're talking, much my age. So
Yes, I agree.
that's fine. But that's a whole different argument.
I know he's just raving about the start.
And that's fine. It was an amazing start. It was incredibly dominant.
Well,
he was awesome.
one more thing. Our guy Jay Hay used to work here.
Who?
Jay Hay. What?
Jay Hay
Yeah.
Is that an enemy?
or JJ?
Jay Hay.
Jay Hay.
Okay, I don't know the name. I truthfully don't know.
I don't
the
know
name.
who that is.
He's a stat guy. By game score, Schlittler's start tonight, or last night, is tied for the 9th highest in Yankees postseason history, 4th best since 1960, behind 2 starts by Roger Clemens and 1 by Whitey Ford. So when you're in that conversation,
Game scores do overvalue strikeouts, which it makes it difficult to compare errors. I'm just saying it does.
it's a pretty good gauge.
I will say this. Let's agree to disagree or agree to agree. I think it was. We can say it's one of the top 30 ever. How's that? Is that a fair compromise?
20.
I think that's too safe.
All right. Well, I mean, now, but I will say too. I know you think this is funny because you don't care about this stuff. Just like if I laughed at college football, be like, that kind of sucks. Like you care.
I
about
don't
that.
really care if you don't care about it. Like, I know you don't care about college.
I know, but I wouldn't laugh at you about it, though. I'm not. That's disrespectful. That's like shitty.
When we talk about the lower teams, you're like, oh, they can't win, blah, blah, blah. Like, you scoff
What do I
at it.
say?
No, we're laughing.
Like,
because
we're not talking about, like even in college basketball, like college football, like, obviously, like a G5 team, like, they're never going to win national title. You scoff. Like, when we
I
brought
don't think I laugh about that. I'll ask
you 100%
questions.
have scoffed
I'll
at
ask
those
questions like, why is this game happening between Ohio State? I'm genuinely curious.
No, but there are things that we've, like, even talk about, like, the mid-major stuff. You're like, oh, they don't have a chance to win a title. Like, they're a joke, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know if they're a joke or not. I don't think I have said that.
You 100%
Feel free to pull it up.
I guess
I was laughing because at the end of the day, like, ultimately, you're both true. It was a great start, but it's not the best in Yankees. So you both walk away.
If it falls in the top 20,
two
like
guys are fighting that are right ultimately.
if it falls in the top 20, can that not be one of the best starts in Yankees history?
I don't
You're just
see it
splitting
as
hairs.
I said, yeah, this point is splitting hairs. Like I value World Series way more. I don't think a wild card round win is on the same
You also
level.
have to-
If you think it is, then we can agree to
I
disagree.
also think you have to see the timing of how, like, you're a Mets fan on a stream watching try and root for the Red Sox to beat the Yankees. We say that, and it's like immediate, no, you guys are like stupid. Like, that is also why that argument sounds crazier, because you are shitting on a guy who just dominated a team, and it's just like you're like shitting on the guy pretty much. Like,
I don't think it is shitting.
Yesterday,
I think it's being honest.
I don't think it warranted getting laughed.
What's that?
I think yesterday you barely ever said it was a good start.
Couldn't talk during the stream.
Well, with the,
Shout out to the chat.
$1,000.
Shout out Cameron.
But I'm saying I would have
How did
said
that get started?
Clemmer just said like $20 and I won't, because someone said like shut the fuck up, Clemmer, or something, and it was like, all right, $20 and I won't, and then it ended up being he kept bringing it up.
I said, hey, keep doing it. I'll keep
and then
doing
they
it.
literally bought out the whole game.
About the whole game.
For them to just not
$1,000.
talk.
They ended up
To a
spending
$1,000?
It was 50 every half.
I think Cameron was
That's a nice
500.
score for Joe in the equipment room. He gets all that money.
Good for him.
I DM'd with Cameron as well. He's a good guy. He's also he's an Astros fan.
Cameron and Matthew Bradford.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, Matthew Bradford.
Both were given bags.
Yeah,
and
great.
now Clemmer talk.
But all I'll say is this: just appreciate history. It's not the worst thing in the world. That's
Yes,
fine.
but listen,
Also
this will be.
It's kind of fun too.
All right,
The
but
stories
listen,
are pretty cool.
You need to appreciate the present.
This will be.
I do.
Appreciate the present.
Listen,
Anything that we say now is
Live in the moment,
Listen,
Clemmer.
all right, that's.
It's very hard for something
like
to
the
be.
present.
It's very
That
hard.
was an unbelievable game.
I'm going
It was
to
an
end
unbelievable
it,
game, Liam. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm going to end it very neutrally. I'll say something that I think we all could agree on. Everybody walks away happy.
That's not gonna ever happen.
I try my best. It's been a tough week. I try my best.
Pretty happy.
Sports is that you own. It's great that you own your own experience, but you can overlap with different people, and that's what's great about watching it with what they know about sports. So when Hubs and Marty and Ev are saying that's one of the best starts they've ever seen, yes, they don't know about the 80s and 90s. The same way I love watching games with my dad. It's like, that kid's an unbelievable point guard. It's like, man, you should have seen this guy. They can educate you on that, and it's just comparing.
You tell your dad,
but
you
you're
stupid?
never gonna. No, I try not to. But you're never gonna.
Probably
The
not.
other part of it is you can only control what you see. Like, yeah, now we have the highlights and stuff like that, but I'm never gonna get a full appreciation of John Havlicek.
You can read a book.
Okay.
You can study. You can work at it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm waving
You
the
can.
white flag.
If you
Exactly,
can,
'cause you don't have to work at it. You don't. You can look at
You
stats
can.
and you
I can
read
never
it, like, I don't need to read a
truthfully.
book
The
on it.
same way. I think a ton of people my age love to say, like, "Oh, Jordan, you should have seen Jordan." I'll openly admit, dude, at 9, 10 years old, we were out playing with ourselves or asleep for those finals. There's a ton of people my age who love to be like, "I watched."
I won't.
Jerking off at 9 years old.
What did I say?
play with yourself.
Playing with myself.
Oh, playing out in the park. Playing out in the park. Playing out in the
Culture.
park. Playing out in the park.
Yeah, I got you.
I was not watching Jordan in and out with that. You're fucking, like, you didn't have the appreciation of that. I think a ton of people like love to make themselves look smarter than they were. I'll openly admit, did not watch Jordan's career enough. Remember it here and there, but like now you tell me about LeBron, Kobe. Yeah, I know their career in and out because I watched the whole thing. And then somebody else knows that. Like, that's where it's at. You can only control what you watch. That's
wanna add
where you're alive for. That's all. So.
Okay, this is a good way to transition. Do you want to add the breaking news?
Yeah, I was gonna say the chat wants us to move on.
The Mets just fired everybody.
Yeah. Well, not everybody.
Not Mendoza.
Oh,
everyone,
have
everyone but Mendoza's gone.
Yeah. I've had that sitting. I was letting you guys cook.
What's the?
We got rid of the third base coach too.
Why fire those guys
Like,
and not
that's-
Mendoza?
Because Stearns
me.
didn't hire those guys.
That isn't-
It's
that
simple.
is
Those guys
so
are holdovers.
stupid.
Clearly Mendoza was
Like fire the guy that.
what a hire by Stearns for Mendoza.
Here's my biggest issue with this. Let's say we get off to a slow start. We fire Mendoza. Now this new manager, there's all these coaches he doesn't want.
Exactly.
And now we can't fire him right away because we just hired him.
Right.
So stupid.
You give Lou Pinella the keys and you fucking rebuild
That's
the
a cop out. That's a cop
It's
out.
a culture builder.
That is a Cohen cop out.
Why not just fire Mendoza?
Exactly.
Mendoza's got to be sitting there and be like,
The cop out is look what we're doing. We're firing everybody besides the guy who makes the decisions. Why is it those guys' fault, not Mendoza's?
Stupid.
Because Stearns didn't hire those coaches.
Doesn't make any
Doesn't
sense.
no, but that
They were
doesn't. That
holdovers
still
from-
doesn't make sense.
But they were
Yes.
holdovers from the last regime.
It's kind of like
guess what? Mendoza doesn't work. He's not a good
that's
manager.
fair,
Is Mendoza now going to hire all of his own guys? What does that even mean?
maybe yeah. Just
Is he going
having
to poach some of your guys?
What about the guys that? What about? So those guys were fine the year they went to the NLCS, but now it's
Right.
not. What,
Yeah, I think
Mendoza's.
there's-
If anything,
That's
Mendoza was the
scapegoating.
problem for
Yes.
those guys. Should have
Exactly.
stayed. Yeah.
Those guys just made that roster great.
Yeah, those guys must
Look,
be
here's what firing coaches
motherfucking
do.
him in
You're
group
gonna- You're
chats.
going to hire new coaches. You're going to hear great
you don't think
things
that's
about
a
all
you don't think that's a
offseason.
cop out, me?
It is a cop out.
Oh, I
He's a
completely
stooge
agree.
cop.
I
Those
would
guys-
just clean house. I don't know what I
You
don't
clean
know.
house, clean everybody.
Dude, Hefner and Eric Chavez must be motherfucking him.
Oh, yeah, I would be.
Like this fucking guy.
Or to
ruined
thank
it.
God I
I think
got out of
Mendoza
here.
just threw him all under the bus.
1,000%. That's what that looks like.
I think I
I think these guys also knew they were dead men.
It's not like they
walking
just-
for the
But they
last 2
assume
months.
Mendoza would be with them.
It's not like they just fired the third base coach and that's it. Like
It
they
happens,
fired
though.
Everybody.
It does happen in baseball too, where a guy, I know this wasn't his guys, but he'll be like, if you fire him, I'm quitting.
Yeah.
And you know Mendoza was like, do
Yeah,
whatever
go.
you need to do.
Let me stay here.
But to Meek's point, though, they weren't his guys.
Yeah.
But it's, honestly, though, it's like, what
You were on
difference?
your staff for 2 years. They're
Get
your
me a
guys.
starting pitcher. I don't give a fuck about these.
No, exactly.
this-
Players win
Well, like
games.
Mendoza, that's your staff for 2 years, and those are his guys.
Couldn't have cut those guys fast enough.
Insane.
Yeah, I feel like the Yankees Red Sox news, to be honest, like I know you guys root for the teams. Buried the news. Kendrick Bourne's a fucking baller.
I mean, Mutt.
Just
Mutt.
missed.
I did have it on the sheet, but yeah, he's running Thursday nights. Like that was
Mr. Thursday night.
I know, it's
Did
killing.
lose.
Who laddered Bourne?
He didn't score the touchdown.
Anyone laddered Bourne?
Rico and Ev.
I mean, what a.
No, I didn't ladder. I just
I will
played
say-
no one.
But I only went to 70. I should have gone.
And
to,
the
I mean,
Tonga
hindsight's
guy
20,
that caught a touchdown.
Tong's unbelievable.
Tongs.
Wait, what was the longest touchdown? 14?
Yeah,
Byron,
14.
right?
Byron Williams.
No, actually, it was.
I
think
told
it was
you
two,
it's, you
it was,
don't need deep.
It was 226 still.
Oh, really?
For the chalkest pick.
Wow.
Because the
So
people
not
probably
bad.
Don't
Not
pick the
bad.
chalk sometimes.
226 bucks.
And you know what?
That's a disservice that Bourne didn't get in the end zone though. On a night like
He never really got a target near the
I
end
know
zone,
they
to
have
be
no
honest.
chance.
no, he got that little out route late where he got tackled on like the 7.
Yeah, but that's
And-
still.
and
I
it
mean,
was a good-
But
you
he
know what
caught
it
the ball
was?
like the 10, 15.
Yeah. I thought it was a little. Yeah.
Might be like the 10.
You know what it was? I watched the play. It looked like he was going to develop. They were on him, and the guy was getting pressure and had to throw a little lollipop or
I mean, it was incredible that they literally, what was like third play, he had a 35 yards.
Oh.
Like he was 5 yards away.
right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right away.
What was
Instantly.
the ending? My record in NFL this year might look bad. I'm having my best NFL year I've ever had with parlays. I've just last night overtime, every one of my parlays hit. It was crazy. Like I just looked, I had $2,800 in my bank in my thing. I was like, holy shit!
Incredible game.
It was
Game
just
was
the last
awesome.
drive, by the way. It was 12. I needed 12 yards from Tongs. He got 2 6-yard catches, and then it was McCaffrey. But
Atwell had easy too.
Atwell was just a one catch.
Yeah.
One catch, 15 yards. What was the last fourth and? I didn't see the last 4th and 1 play. Was it
ran
a
it.
They just ran it right up the middle and got
crazy.
stuffed.
Yeah.
After like multiple timeouts to think it over, like they just ran.
Have
It just-
Matthew Stafford, who is an absolute baller. The way Ev even tweeted, I think, at the end when it was like
Just unfulfilling. I just felt like a void. It just felt empty
Like,
that it
Gotta be
ended
more
like that.
creative. Like
And also, the play that he made to get to that was ridiculous.
Yes.
To roll out and throws opposite field,
Not
puts it
even
on
that, to
on a
me.
dot.
I
on a
like
fucking
going
string.
for it. I think trying to tie it there is stupid.
Oh no, they should have went for it for sure.
oh, that's right, the right move.
But you have Matthew Stafford. That's your guy in this situation. It's your guy. Kyron Williams is not like.
And like he on the drive before and at the end of the regulation, he fumbles at like the 2-yard line,
yes,
1
he's
yard
already
line.
fumbled. Corum has already fumbled
man.
as well. So both of them has fumbled. Put the ball in Matthew Stafford's hand. I don't care how I lose. If he throws it out of bounds,
live with it.
If
Yeah.
he throws a bad pass, you at least put it in your best player's
Yeah.
hand.
Also, they had picked up a 4th and 3 in regulate, or was it OT or regular? They picked up a big 4th and 3 to like keep the game going.
Also,
but
not
they threw
a
it.
power back. He's not Derrick Henry.
He's a power back. Like,
Not like-
but it was just such a
hands,
predictable play call.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that call. But also the new question is, because the media keeps asking, and Mac Jones is actually having a very good answer. Do you think they just have to keep starting Mac Jones?
The Purdy contract, right?
Yeah, they gave Purdy too much
Contract, but
money.
at some point, you're like, even if Purdy comes back soon, he's obviously wasn't ready the last game because he looked horrible.
Right.
He was definitely still hurt because he didn't play. Mac Jones is stepping up and winning you a game at the Rams.
3-0. 3-0
At Rams is a tough.
I think you play Mac Jones until Purdy's 100% healthy, and then in the offseason you trade Mac Jones for a nice draft pick.
I mean, you could maybe now.
I had an idea.
There's
Like,
a
You want
team-
Purdy to be healthy, though, because
There's a- I
Mac
know-
Jones is slaying right now.
Yeah, I know. If Purdy was healthy this week, there's a team that could use him right this second.
It's tough, like, because obviously I understand the trading for the draft pick thing, but like,
they can never do that.
how many times do we see that like the value of a backup quarterback is
It's huge.
so much bigger than
say trade.
Like, look at the Bengals, like their season's just over.
Oh, yeah.
and like that. Look at them, like
The
they have a
Ravens-
competent
the Ravens
guy.
could potentially be over this week.
Yeah, like they have like the 49ers have a competent guy. So
How
they're
long is
3-0
Mac
with him.
Jones
Look
signed?
at Malik Willis last year.
Yeah,
Comes
I mean,
in and wins a few games for the Packers.
If
keeps
the
them
fall
going.
off is that big, like you're in trouble. Like it's. I think so. It's if you have a team, especially if you're the Niners, where I think if you're the Niners, you're really thinking, hey, like we can make a run.
Yes.
Like, it's
you
just-
sniffed that.
is it
And of
worth,
course,
like-
they fucked me against the Jaguars when in the game where I was like, this is where I want to take a 49er spot. But Ev did say, watch out when this team gets healthy.
Yeah.
Like, and they're not even
still not
and they're
close.
Still
healthy.
not doing it with
They're not healthy.
Purdy
They're
either, which is
4-1.
crazy. But
Here's my take. What quarterbacks out there are like, I got to get myself to San Fran to rehabilitate.
Yeah.
my
yeah.
Bryce Young out there.
Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
No. What quarterbacks want to come?
Oh, wanna go there.
to the Niners?
Sorry, wanna go.
Anthony Richardson. Can I get a ticket to San Fran?
Oh, no, he's already campaigning for McVay, so same thing, kind of.
Okay, same deal.
Yeah.
Same deal. But
No
like,
joke, Anthony Richardson saying, I want to go to the Rams.
incredible.
By the way,
Like,
credit to the Niners. They signed him to a 2-year deal. So
Who?
they can, Mac Jones. So they
I
can
bet it was
trade
a
him in the
decent amount of
offseason.
money. I bet he got $5-10 million a year.
2 years, 8.4.
Okay,
I had-
$4 million, yeah.
Okay.
Zach Wilson. Can I get to San
Quarterbacks,
Francisco?
like, no matter how bad you think they are, like even before the season, like Daniel Jones got $14 million. Like, and that was supposed to be a backup. You know, like that is these. No matter how bad you think these quarterbacks are, Mac Jones is very much worth it as your backup because he's had experience.
But I think you have to trade him in the offseason, though, because you can get a.
It depends.
He's playing like this?
It depends though. If he
I
plays,
think it depends.
he
get
also could
first
play
for
next
him?
week and be shitty.
No, usually
Not a first, a second.
No.
Not a first.
If
No.
he plays like this, I'm saying if he keeps playing this. So let's say he finishes the year,
Third.
he has
Third or fourth.
even if he has like a 3, say the equivalent of a 4,000 passing yard season.
Depends how many games. Like if he just, I don't know if he plays.
You don't want to be getting him for 1 year if you trade for him.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
At least you get a year.
Sure.
Darnold thing there. He was up. They couldn't trade him.
No, it's huge for the Niners.
It's only a mid. I'll say another guy, J.J. McCarthy. Does he want to go to San Fran to rehabilitate his image?
maybe.
He's ruined.
Oh,
I had something that I'm only going to spend a minute on because I do think it's going to infuriate Ev. And I want the verdict to be that I would not have done it, but I would have considered it.
Oh no.
With 45 seconds left.
Timeout.
What?
You calling timeouts again?
No, I would have taken a safety. I would have thought about taking a safety if I was
to
San
kick
Francisco.
off. No, but then they
Okay?
could. No, but then they could have won with a field goal.
Yes, Ev. They could have kicked. Now the Rams had no timeouts. Correct. So you would have pinned him. You would have pinned him deep, and you would have made him throw over the middle of the field
You don't know if you're paying him deep.
on a.
But the new, I think you're kicking off from the 20.
It would still be a free kick from the 20.
But I'm saying
But
they're
my
like,
point was this: the Rams took over, like in fucking San Francisco territory. In 45 seconds, you needed 10 yards. The way guys kick, it was a certainty
Right.
they were going to tie the game.
counter that, though,
You get what
is-
I'm saying? Now I know you're putting
They
yourself
almost
for a
stopped
field goal.
lose.
A field goal could beat you,
Right.
absolutely. But sometimes it's just the out of the box stuff that interests me. That's all. I would not have done it. I would have considered it.
but they're- so
I
they
would have
so
considered
they got the ball at
Bosco.
the 50.
What?
You would have done it.
I would have. I would have
you would've
seriously
done
thought
it.
about
No,
it.
you
Oh, I
would've
would
done
have
it.
seriously thought about
know
it.
that it's wrong, but you would have done it.
Bosco, the thing is,
I'll tell you what. If I would have done it, I would have tweeted it because I would open myself up to the fight.
They got the ball. They got the ball at the 50. They also had a 4th and 3 that like they were one play from stopping it.
Right, but that 4th and 3 could have been on their own 35 or 40.
I don't know why you think you're
saying?
pinning them.
But they could have- but it
because they're
easily
punting
could
it from the 20, right?
What?
Yeah, they would have
Safety would have punted from. They would have punted it from the 20.
You can do either. Yeah.
No, I don't think you can.
I
when
think a
you
free
safety.
kick. I think you have to punt it.
Safety, you have to
Pretty sure
punt.
you have to punt it.
So they're not.
But, all right, but Marty,
kicking it very far.
it's a certainty they would have put them not in San Francisco territory. That's my point. The Rams started that drive. Maybe they started on their own 45 or whatever. They started in Rams territory.
Even if it was the
49ers
Rams,
territory.
like that's not good. Like being the field goal beats you like 40-45. Like that does nothing. Like that's one pass from Stafford in the Rams.
Yeah, one pass and it's a kick.
It's just not.
over.
It's not deep enough. You're not pinning them deep enough. If you could tell me they're pinned inside the 20, we have a
If
conversation.
you can kick
But
it
they're
off
not doing
normally,
that.
if you could kick it off normally
norm-
Right, you can.
You can what?
You can just kick it off.
from the 20 after a safety,
Free kick or place kick.
So
why
first-
is no one?
change that
Why
rule?
does no one ever do it?
No,
then?
it's team. If you've
it's
noticed,
only
that
after
reason because
safety.
teams started doing it more recently.
No, it's almost
because
the
the
same. That's what
kickers
I'm
have like
saying.
really caught up.
But why wouldn't
Because,
they?
like, in theory, like punts, like you could.
Yeah, punters used
Like,
to.
but you used to be because you remember when they're punting, they're like
Yeah.
10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so they're punting at like 70 fucking yards.
Listen, why wouldn't? If you had always had that opportunity to do it,
I think it just depends on your personnel.
I
Like,
think
do I have a-
every
do I have
kicker
a
can kick
that
it further than a punter.
No, I think most of them can. That's why they
Bears
use the
kicker
kick
can.
now.
No, but they never. I'm saying why they never did.
They
I'm
do.
saying. No,
That's
they
why it
didn't
popped
for
in
a
my head.
while. They
No, but
punted for a
no,
while.
But I'm saying, like more recently, I noticed a lot of teams have went to kicking off instead of punting.
Yeah.
That might have just maybe it just changed that.
I will say this.
I think it's been a thing for a little bit.
Because I don't know why
That's
they'd
why everyone
ever.
said I was like, I know they've kicked off.
Because I also know they've punted, and I don't know why they would ever.
No, they
punt
have
it.
the option. You have the-
I
it's
understand.
your
I'm saying I don't understand why they would ever. Because a kicker, no matter how bad your kicker is, can kick further than a
I'm
punt.
telling you, it depends on personnel. Some
Works.
kickers didn't always have like kickers came a long way recently.
Yeah.
Like kickers didn't always have a kicker that could make like a 60-yard
Punters
field
used
goal.
to.
Oh, of course
But you had
not.
you,
But
you
kickoff,
always
they
had a
always
pu-
could kick it
but-
to the end
but-
zone.
But you always had a punter that could boom. Sometimes you have a guy that's like he's money, but he's only good from like 50 and in. That's really changed the last like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, but that's kicking a field goal. A kickoff, they can kick far no matter what.
But it's a like most teams you don't have two kickers on the team. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting in the weeds. It's
it
fine.
doesn't matter.
I have a question about this game.
Stuff like that always
Like
interests
some
me. Quirks, students of the
some teams
game.
just carry a guy that doesn't have the
Yeah.
crazy leg, but he's accurate.
I do say
doesn't help you on the kickoff.
inside of 20 seconds, Hubs, they 1,000% should have taken the safety. In
Oh,
my
under
opinion.
20
If
That's
the
different,
Rams,
though.
if
That's-
the Rams had no
yeah,
opinions, that's
that's not
all.
the
Yeah,
situation.
I actually,
works like that.
think
Interesting.
no chance. I actually think never take it because
I think you're crazy
No matter
because you're
what,
opening
That's
yourself
the
up
debate.
to a block or
You're
a
opening
turn.
yourself up for losing. They
Yeah.
could not lose in that situation, 49ers.
But you're also making it more difficult for them to score.
I wonder what the analytics
That's all.
say. Like your win probability.
Stuff like that
I wonder
interests
what
me.
they would
The
say.
only thing I
As
would
having
say-
grown up, that's how you watch the game. Like it interests me. That's all.
As someone who had the under, I was thinking safety in my head.
Yep. So,
If it was under
Still on
20
doubles.
seconds, you could have maybe ran around. Like if the snap was going to be on 20, you could have maybe ran around. But I guess they were on like the 3, so you wouldn't have much room to run. Burn like maybe 3-4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. It's
Doing the Orlovsky in 4 seconds.
that's all.
Where does this leave the Rams?
I think they're going to be fine.
Completely good.
They play a Baltimore team without Lamar Jackson likely next week.
They're a playoff team in the NFC. They're a team you won't want to see in the
They're
playoffs.
3-2. As much as I was worried about Stafford's health, he's looked great especially the
very
last
good.
2 weeks. He's looked fantastic.
He's having an unbelievable
Unbelievable season.
He's having like MVP caliber
Yeah.
season.
So,
Lamar
Just
definitely
start
gonna be
off-
out.
so there's no concern for the Rams.
Lamar
He's
out
doubtful
I think they're
this week.
fine. I'm not worried.
That's fair.
I'm
Lamar's
not
out.
worried.
They're a
I think
dog.
the Rams are in
They're a
great
home.
shape.
They're a home dog, Rico.
I know. To
They
you,
also
Phil, look at that.
honestly
I know.
should have won yesterday with they started down 14-0 too fast. Like, it
Also,
was
look at their
just-
loss. The fucking Eagles loss in this. Like,
Yeah.
I will say that before the game, we're saying how like all these guys in the Niners are hurt. So to
To me,
beat
this is
so
just
funny
how the
more
NFL
the-
lose to a pretty beat up
to me,
Niners
it's
team
just
is
the
not great.
49ers. I think it's just the 49ers
Also,
are better
as
than
Meek pointed out,
said.
short week shit's weird.
Yeah, it is.
also, I mean, they fumbled on the one. Like they just had
They
a
also
weird,
fumbled.
Also say
they
something
also
about
fumbled.
Shanahan
Corum
preparing-
fumbled as well in the
Shanahan
end.
owns
and-
McVay. Like Shanahan, I think is like a 900 winning percentage versus McVay.
It's crazy. One of the only wins was was going to the Super Bowl and winning
funny.
it. Like
If you do think about the Rams yesterday, fumble on the 2 and fumble in their driving, and they still should have won. So it's like that's where in my head it's like they kind of shot themselves in the foot yesterday.
stuffed in a 4th and 1.
And that's not anything against the 49ers. Like they still played well. Their defense played better than I thought they would.
Niners,
do.
they're just really good and really well coached.
Can we before we? I'm assuming we're about to go through the board.
I was thinking we just go based off your 5 picks.
There's some
Okay,
tough fucking
one
games.
quick thing before, because you did mention the Ravens game.
Tough games.
CJ Stroud just coming out and saying he feels old at 23.
That's not good.
Maybe don't do that.
I also love.
You want to know why? Because he's getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah, but that's just a crazy.
I love.
Hey, I'm coming for my
Ravens.
contract extension. I'd like $300 million. Well, you said you're old, so
Who starts if
He's gonna
it's
get
not Jackson? I'm sorry.
Cooper Rush.
I love the Ravens.
I say this.
2.5 at home.
When Lamar came out last week and Cooper Rush on the field, I had to look it up. I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Rush. I was like, who is that white guy?
Yeah.
I have no clue who that guy is. He looks awful.
But I think plus 2.5 at home, everyone's going to be on Texans.
Well, it's
I
gonna-
think.
Can't
go 1-4,
Have you seen the Henry stats?
One of them is going to be 1-4.
Have you seen the Henry
Well,
stats?
oh my God, the Henry stats are insane.
So they're not running it on first and second down. Their efficiency or
Their efficiency their efficiency when they do it is top
that's what it is.
2.
The quantity in the running
Is
on first and
last.
second down is last in football. Crazy with Derrick Henry. When they're doing it, he's the best.
He's going to
that's-
have 100.
Just not giving Henry
he's
the
gonna
ball.
have 100 yards.
What's his over under on Sunday?
It must be 100 because like they're going to have.
It's
to
not,
give him the
Houston's
ball.
got a great defense.
I was
They're going to sack the Bucs.
And Baltimore's offensive line is injured.
Also, it's a lot easier to
Whole
stack the
team's
box.
so
That's what I'm
hurt.
saying.
It's
They're
also a lot easier to do that without Lamar Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to stack the Bucs, but sometimes that doesn't even work with Henry because he just throws you.
All right, you want to go game by game and then just basically say if you have a play?
Vikings,
Pass or
Browns.
play?
I'm on Browns team total under 15.5.
90 plus. is
That
minus-
does work.
90 plus is
Yeah,
minus
does work.
104.
It's basically a 90.
So,
Answer it.
okay, 150 yards from Henry is plus 660.
To go to the Vikings game,
150 plus for. Hold on, sorry. That's a big number. That's a jump out number.
Well, when you know he's the focal point of the offense.
150 yards running.
Plus 660.
Wow. Okay.
100 plus 130. Like it's like barely anything. 100 yards.
I'm taking that, and if it loses, fine. I'd rather like
is that
he's-
only rushing or is that combined?
rushing.
Rushing.
That's a lot.
He doesn't really catch the ball.
That's a lot of
Doesn't happen
yards.
But like it's
He's gonna
Cooper-
have to catch
with
the
Cooper
ball,
Rush.
though.
Like they
I know.
have to do it.
I know that's true, and they'll run, and they'll have him run more without
Now the
Lamar.
line, the O line thing.
It's a lot of yards,
and the
though.
Texans defense because they've still played very well this year. So
I'm all over the Vikings.
Me too. It's one of my picks.
It's not one of mine, but
This is such a tough matchup because you have this decimated offensive line versus a lethal defensive line. But then you also have they've been in Europe, which I think is such a massive
Huge.
that's worth 2
those
points.
two things counteracting has put my brain in a pretzel in this.
Yes.
They're both just massive things for them.
If this
I've been going
spread,
back and forth on it.
if this spread was not in London, Browns the whole time.
100%.
It wouldn't be a pick for me. I would stay away.
It would just that them being in London this long, it really does fuck with you.
I think so too.
Definitely.
The Jags in those second weeks have done awesome.
Incredible. And how can you just think about it as a human being? You're there an extra week. You have so much time, more time to game plan. You're comfortable with the surrounding. You're comfortable with. They're playing in the same stadium.
no. This
was in Dublin.
This is
Going
in
from
London.
Dublin to London.
So it's a
at least
2-hour
there's some
flight.
travel there.
It's a 2 hour,
Which is
maybe an hour and a half flight.
That does at least level the playing field a little bit. I'm glad about that.
But same time zone.
Yeah, I think that
Like
matters.
it's still 6 hours. You're still 6 hours. So Minnesota. They what's their time zone?
Minnesota Central.
Central?
So that's 7 hour difference from London. That's crazy.
Yeah. Remind me.
It's a lot to adjust to.
So I don't want to bet on Dylan Gabriel.
What'd you call Connolly early yesterday?
Pussy.
That's me because I want to take the Browns so bad, but I'm a pussy because
Yeah.
I can't trust it. I want to trust Dylan Gabriel because realistically, this Browns team, crazy as it is, just needs semi-competent quarterback play to
Yeah, not even
to
confident.
consistently beats it with how good that defense is. All they need is Gabriel to just don't turn the ball over and move it a little bit, and we're in a good spot.
Browns win this game. Their record is 2-3.
Yeah, they beat me.
You also have
I'm gonna end up
Options.
moneylining the Browns.
some
I know,
options
but I'm not
on
putting his
the offense. Like Jerry Judy's a good wide receiver. Njoku's been not. I don't even think he has catches.
Harold
Fannon's great.
Fannon's awesome.
Is what's his
and
name?
Judkins is great.
Is what's his
Judkins
name?
Judkins
really
really
good.
Is Bond playing this game?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
The biggest
might be.
mismatch is as we're talking about that Browns defense. Listen, as from first-hand perspective, the Packers O-line was banged up in that Browns game and got mauled. This is gonna Carson Wentz against that defense. I see no good things happening.
That's what's making me hard to. I lean.
It's gonna be-
The under, by the way, is hilarious. 36.
To me,
35.5. The
35.
lowest of the,
I'm not
lowest of the
even
year.
looking. I'm not even looking at. It's so bad. I'm not even looking at the teams. It's just that they've been in London.
I'm taking Garrett to have a
Let me
sack.
get my
I don't care what it
games
is.
in before they move.
That's what it feels like. The Browns, it's just laying points with that offensive line against this D line.
What's Garrett to have a sack?
35.5.
We have it up? I don't have props yet. Okay.
35.5 is the over/under. It's the lowest we've
makes
seen all
sense.
year.
That's why I'm
so
fading the
low.
Browns.
Also,
offense with this.
another stat too is I know fading rookie quarterbacks in their first start is very profitable.
I know. That's another
So
reason.
many things.
That's why I'm not.
So many things counteracting.
Also, the Vikings have a good defense.
That's the other thing too. That's another. Like that's why I'm on the Vikings.
And they were
banged up?
And they were bad last week, so I
They
think
were.
it's kind of like a get right spot for like a.
It feels like
definitely a
Flores.
lesser offense.
Feels like Flores knows how to dial this up.
God,
And that's why I'm staying away. Although Sunday my brain will be like 9:30.
No, I'm betting it. I'm going to bet it. I just don't know what. I'm going to bet it. It's
That's
at
me
9:30.
waking up at 9:15, being like, this is what I'm gonna bet. I have no idea.
So the only person
Also
who
betting
five
Carson
picks was
Wentz.
Oh, I'm
Connor.
the only one with a play.
Did anyone have last night?
I mean, like
Did you win?
Marty had Rams and lost.
It's huge.
I mean, I've already
We want lot. We
you've accepted Amish.
gotta find a guy.
pretty much accepted.
No, you're
It's a lot, but yeah, one like
I'm
5-0
close.
week.
No, I'm
and
you're a
close.
game and a half apart.
Listen, I'm close.
We all suck.
We're all suck, but like
An
I'm
0-5 week can be a killer.
Rico's due for regression. Sorry.
yeah. Definitely. Come on,
You're going positive.
I've known you for 8 years.
You got it, Bosco.
All right, shut the.
I've known you for 8.
No, that's not even saying you're a bad gambler. It's just like
you're a bad gambler.
NFL is just so
I
hard
am
to be
too.
good.
I'm horrible.
I was trying to be like, yeah, I'm only 2 above, and like, you know.
No,
yeah.
But then you brought the hammer. You were like, yeah, but you're bad. I'm like,
Yeah, no. And let me guess what. Let me guess.
There's a
I'll
one
tell you
in-
what. He's bad. He's bad, and he's bad.
I have been
And I'm
trying to
bad.
take I've been trying to
All
take
bad.
the uncomfortable ones in NFL, which is how you succeed.
Oh, I have uncomfortable ones this week.
Yeah.
Bosco, we've all won one in Pick'em, and we're all bad gamblers.
Give me that one again.
We've all won one in Pick'em. The Bob Diaco.
Oh,
trophy
right.
at the end of the year.
You've been,
Yeah,
you've been
yeah.
a champion before.
All of us have won one, and all of us suck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Vegas Indy. Anybody playing this? 47 and a half.
Love Indy.
Keep forgetting that.
I think the Raiders. And listen, this is not me, Daniel. Blah blah blah. It's not. It's really not. I think the Raiders are that bad. I do.
They might be.
I've been saying that since. And listen, if they beat them, I will have my hand up and say I'm wrong about them. I think they fucking suck.
Does the 7
It's
points
hard to
scare you
trust
off,
them.
though? That's
I
the
think
only.
Crosby's going to have probably
they
have some
have.
sacks, but
That's all
like
they
they don't
have.
have much else on defense, and like
Can't be
Gino's dog shit.
He's regressed so much; it's hard to be confident.
And the,
They don't
Colts,
use Bowers. Like
Colts defense is pretty good.
In Indy, too.
Yeah, in Indy coming off a
Seven's just
loss.
lot, but
7's a lot. Too much for me.
Oh, I had 6.5.
Oh, it's 7 now.
When I put mine in, it was
All right,
6.5.
all right.
I stayed away.
But I just like Indy because I think that they are just a way better team on both sides of the ball.
Philly, Denver, over 43 and a half.
I like Denver.
That's one of your picks?
Denver too.
Oh, that's a
One of my
Bosco
fives.
pick.
Philly minus 3.5. I like this over.
I put Denver, and I got Denver.
I still think
Wait,
Denver's
Bosco, what's your pick?
over. Philly,
Oh,
Denver,
okay. I was
over
just-
43.
And your pick, Ev, is?
Denver with the
Only thing about I don't hate the over,
I'm
but
on Denver
just,
as well.
just like Philly's offense, you just don't know any right now.
The lines moved down a little bit. I saw from when it.
It's
opened.
this is a play where the Eagles have been kind of like. Lucky's not the word because they're one of the best teams in the league, but they've been very fortunate to like the Rams
Yeah,
cover.
very
Some of
fortunate.
these covers, like I think Broncos defense, I think will do well.
Bro, didn't he have
I
no
think they'll be able to
completions in the
limit 'em.
second half?
I think they'll be able to limit the passing game, and I think they'll be, and I think they'll be able to run the ball
Oh,
some.
Denver could be 4-0. Denver's better than their record.
I agree.
Denver is.
I think this is a coin. I think this is a close game.
Denver's that bullshit. And I was benefited of it. The that penalty and the field goal from winning that game, and then they lost at the gun to the Chargers. Right? Wasn't
Yeah.
that a field goal as well? It could be 4-0. Now I Bo Nix. I'm not a Bo Nix guy. They.
Which is weird because we're holding a Denver future ticket on
Well, it was more about the defense.
You're wrong. He's wrong about Bo, though. He's wrong. I think he's wrong. I think that Bo Nix
I
is
didn't
good.
put a gun to
Like,
his
he's
head
still
to,
playing
to
pretty
get him
well.
in
My
line with
take
Denver.
about Nix is I don't think that's your franchise quarterback. That's my take.
But I think he is.
So, but I think it's so we have not seen yes or no yet.
And it's
I
tough.
think-
Like right now, and this is like again, I actually think C.J. Stroud is very good, but right now, Bo Nix is is playing better than him, and he's got a way better team, the Broncos.
Bo
than
Nix
the
had a
Texans.
franchise
But
quarterback
if you're
year last
looking
year.
at
He
it,
had a great rookie year.
For a rookie, especially?
Sixth in yards. I have all the.
No,
I had
he
all the
impressed me,
stats.
but I still just
did he
don't
win a
think he's
playoff
franchise
game? No, right?
They got
Lost one.
smoked.
First drive was a
By,
touchdown, and it was like whoa, and then the
Chiefs,
Bills
right.
just killed him.
Bills.
Yeah, he had a deep ball, and they didn't
The
score.
first drive, I was like, oh my.
Really fast, Ev. What do you think about the Bills wishing luck to the Blue Jays?
They did that?
Bro, they tweeted it.
It's funny because they are
very close to
closer.
Toronto,
They are
right?
closer.
They're in New
Triple A
York.
team is there.
I know, but I think it's
weird.
very
It's
close.
Jessica
I think you just say
Pegula.
nothing.
Took me a
Jessica
second.
I don't
Pegula is
know.
the daughter of the owner. She
They're
was
just
Yankee all the time.
like it's I don't care how we're close to fucking Boston. We're close to somewhere else. I don't know where we're close to.
somewhere else.
To
Philly.
baseball teams. Philly, sure. We're an hour away from Philly. I'm not going to wish
The
them luck.
country.
Yeah, it's another country.
I have to imagine like local TV would play Yankees and Mets, right? They wouldn't play Blue Jays, right?
You would think.
Am I wrong? I don't know.
I mean, it literally is like what 20 minutes.
Why would they do that?
Bro, Jessica
Crazy.
Bagula, a tennis player, the daughter
Are those
of
fake?
Terry,
I
is a Yankee
clicked on
fan.
it.
Where's Yankee?
Yeah, I clicked on it. It was the
Are
Bills.
you rooting for the Yankees for America?
No, I'll be rooting for the Blue Jays. Although I think you guys.
Bro, I was rooting against the Yankees. No, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want. It's been a good week.
What did you say? You
Keep going though. Let's keep going.
What did you just say?
No,
What did you just say?
it puts me in a. It's
You just said you're rooting for the Yankees.
no.
He was rooting
I
for
s-
the Diamondbacks in 2001 is what he was saying.
He's right.
How the fuck do you know that?
I know where you're going with this, Bosco.
I was rooting for the Yankees.
I know you
Diamondbacks
better
2001. Not the Yankees. Diamondbacks.
Yeah, Diamondbacks. These doesn't want. All right, as long as I wasn't alone.
But who are you rooting for in that last series?
No,
Yankees, Red Sox.
Red Sox.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
I was going to say I was rooting against the Yankees in a certain year.
Yeah, so was I.
Phil somehow nailed it.
Well, I mean, yours is a little different. He lived in New York in 2001 where bad things happened.
True.
Right.
So that's
Some would
why.
say,
It's a little
yeah, I
different.
may have
And he was also
been more. I may have been more inclined to don the pinstripes if you guys
he also had a previous job.
opened up. I didn't have it back then.
Yeah,
No,
then
but
though,
I know, but he's
Opened up,
probably
yeah.
aspiring to be one.
Shea Stadium turned into like whatever. We're not.
You brought it up.
Joe Torre literally took fucking service hats off of players on the 10th anniversary. Let's never
Wait,
forget.
Giants Saints.
Don't-
What do we
don't-
like
don't.
here?
Let's never forget that.
Giants.
I like the under.
I
I'm
love
gonna go
the
with,
Giants.
I'm
I'm not
gonna,
taking
I'm
them.
gonna go with under 42.5. Saints minus 1.5.
I'm not getting scared by the
Under
line.
42.5.
I'm scared by the line.
I'm not getting
You
scared.
got one
by
of your
the line.
plays, Bosco?
Yes.
One of my plays is.
I'm only saying things that I'm taking.
All right. Okay. Saints under 21.5 is is one of my plays. I think the Giants are gonna win this game. I really like the Giants in this game.
Us being 2 and 3. Whew.
You guys 2 and 3, and then obviously you got the Eagles coming. But hey, I don't know. Like at least you have a weekend to look forward to.
I'll put it this way. It's weird. Coming into the season, this might have been the only, for a while it looked like this might be the only game the Giants win. Now it's, so you could say this was the game the Giants already had to win. But now I think it's weirdly even more pressure that they have to win because they got Dart. They look okay. You know what I mean? Like, and it's, you can,
Well, they have to win
you
it.
can put yourself back into, hey, that Eagles game next week, like, that's why they play the games. I'm not saying they're going to beat the Eagles, but you're putting yourself into, we're a competent football team potentially down the road. You now have to have the Saints even more.
100% have to win this game.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
like
no debate.
'cause if we lost last week, it's just like two bad teams going against it. Whatever. You have to win this game 1,000% because they are dog shit. The Saints.
Are we scared of this spread? Like the fact that the Saints are
Yes.
favored? Because
Yes,
to
yeah, it's
me,
nuts.
I'm like,
I'm not looking
the
at it.
Giants to me are just a cat. You know, I'm not
If
a
I was-
neutral fan. I'd say the
If
Giants
I
are a
was a
better
neutral
team.
fan, I'm taking the Saints. If I'm a neutral fan,
I'm taking the Giants because I think the
the
Giants.
line itself is saying
You guys should
this
be
is
favored.
just- but we
You guys
should
not
be
being favored.
You guys should
Yeah.
be favored. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
I mean,
my point.
well, to be fair, like we do have no wide
Missing
receivers.
Neighbors.
Like Neighbors not be. I think if we had Neighbors, we are favored.
What was the week one Saints zona spread? Was it 7.5? Was it 7?
It was 6
7, I
and a half,
think.
6.5? Okay, all right.
Saints have not scored 22 points in a game all year. This is my
It's very-
play of the week.
They play tighter at home though.
Saints-
They've
under
been
21.5.
Very competitive in every game, but
Yes.
really the Seahawks game.
Yeah.
They've been like that. They had a first and goal.
Bills game at half. The Bills game at half was.
the
Bills game was pesky.
They were winning at one point. Like
San Fran was tight the whole time. The zona game was tight.
that's what I'm saying. They've been in all these games.
So
So you wouldn't be shocked if the Saints
it's
win?
just they're just like
Rookie quarterback on
when
the
you look
road.
at his
Yeah.
0, like you don't look
All
at
right,
his
that's fair.
0-4 and like Rattlers 0-10. Like they're starving for a victory. Starving.
Yeah, this is Rattler's best shot to get
Like
away.
And it's also coming off a high from the Giants. Everyone's gonna be picking them, and it's like, oh.
This might be the only time in Rattler's the rest of his career he's favored.
You might be right.
We just have to make Rattler beat us. Like that has to be the game plan.
Yeah.
And we just
Like,
gotta
stop
have
the run,
Dart
get
just
after
gotta-
the quarterback.
No
We'll
turnovers.
look like an idiot if Rattler beats. We'll look like an idiot if Rattler beats.
Oh, it's bad.
Of
If
course.
you guys lose.
I mean, it
it's
just
bad.
deflates everything. Like this great week of like hype and excitement.
without doubt.
It just
And
takes
no,
the air out
and
of
more
the-
so the sandwich spot again. I keep saying the Eagles next week. Like that's when have the Giants
That's
had a big
prime time too,
Thursday night,
which I love.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't.
unless they move it to an afternoon game.
I don't buy into the sandwich spot as much in NFL as I do college.
I'm saying
I agree.
I'm
like
strictly
every team's fucking
I'm strictly saying sandwich in terms of the schedule.
sure, but I
That's
don't-
all.
I
Like
don't
a
think
big.
I don't think they're looking ahead. Like it's
No,
not like
no. Just it's truthfully a sandwich. Big game, and that's all. By definition, it's a sandwich.
Got it.
Yes, they're good teams.
Keep going.
By definition, that's a sandwich.
Keep going.
Well, by Your cliche. Yeah, it's a sandwich.
Okay. Dallas Cowboys -2.5.
Jets team total over 23.5. A Dallas defense is
I don't
garbage.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I love Dallas -2.5. I could be an idiot. I could be like, again, I just think the Jets are one of the worst organizations of all time. I'm taking Dallas -2.5.
I'm gonna take a bunch of touchdown bets
Fuck
in this
it.
game.
Same.
I'm gonna take a bunch of touchdown
Probably
bets.
over.
Yep, the over and
I
touchdown.
like the over.
Jets defense sucks. Cowboys
I'm not
defense
taking
sucks.
I'm not torturing myself with a side in this game.
No.
Dallas.
I would take the Jets, but I don't want to take Jets because I
about
watched what they did last week. They had 15 fucking,
And this is
starts. I
this
just
is
don't wanna
setting
watch
up.
this
Yeah.
game.
I don't want to watch this.
Don't take the Jets.
This is setting up though that the Jets look could not have looked worse last Monday in a primetime spot. Comes out, feels like the whole world's going to be sitting on Dallas, and the Jets actually look competent. It's not for long league that they say all the time.
Yeah.
I already see how this is going to go. But again, you've done this with I don't want to wager on the Jets. I don't want to root on the Jets. I'll be wrong. I'll lose my money. Be wrong. I'll take
That Dallas defense is that bad.
Yeah.
My only hesitancy in
the
not
Jets
putting
offense is that bad though, dude.
that's what I was about to say.
Braylon Allen's out.
So here's my hesitancy with having the overs when I picks. I think I'm gonna end up betting it. But the Jets drives are pretty time consuming with how they run the ball. So that's my only worry. Is the Breece Hall, Justin Fields runs, just eat clock, and before you know it, like your quarter's over, and it's like fuck, there's not enough time left here. But Dallas, you could throw on them.
Don't forget how bad the Jets defense is too.
Yeah, there's all really bad.
That was the proponents of the over.
Cowboys
because Dak
defense
moves
is
the ball.
bad.
defense.
Dak can move
defense is
the
really
offense.
bad.
Cowboys are a way better offense.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Over under this game is 47.5.
Yeah, I think the over's the play.
Also, Dak just looked so good last week. I couldn't bet against him. Against the Jets.
What's Dallas record now? 2-1-1.
1-2-1.
1-2-1. Okay. Houston -2.5 against Baltimore. 40.5.
I like the Ravens a lot.
Ravens.
Plus 2.5.
I have the Texans as one of my picks,
All right.
and
You're
it is
gonna
solely
hate that.
because
I hate that.
it's solely just because of the defense. The Texans have the way better defense. Cooper Rush. I'd like to fade Cooper Rush.
But they have the way better.
and CJ Stroud. Can you move the ball against Baltimore, dude? Everyone moves the ball against Baltimore. Can you move the ball?
I don't know if they can because their offensive line is that bad.
Who's rushing for Baltimore?
It doesn't matter. I think
defense is
I think
bad
you
now, too.
can.
Baltimore's so banged up, man.
You and Clemmer and me can be on the line, and we'd get to Stroud.
I don't want to bet on Cooper. I'm fading Cooper Rush. Texans, come on. D'Amico.
I don't want to tackle. I feel bad. I say hello, friend.
Please, nobody have a pick on this game because I don't think it's worth
I
mentioning.
know you're about to say it.
Miami, Carolina.
I'm taking Miami.
I love Miami.
I love Carolina.
I love Miami.
Love
We have 4 of the 5.
I have the over.
Love Miami.
I have the over. 45.5.
The over, I don't mind either.
Miami's back.
I misread the room on that.
By the way,
one,
we
boys.
just all have a pick of the game. I have Carolina. And
right,
I
good luck.
hate it. This is the hold your nose. I don't even want to look at the score until it's over.
Yeah.
You know what? Someone email me the final score.
I love Carolina here.
Their defense sucks, and I hate
So
it.
bad.
Terrible.
I think the worst.
So is the Dolphins. Dolphins is terrible.
I think it's 2 of the worst.
Here are the point totals the Panthers are giving up. It's so weird. 26, 27, 42, and 0.
I know, 0. 'Cause I was on him that game.
How did Penix not score against them?
Yeah, so I think
Then wins the next week.
Fuck does that
that
happen?
Dolphins defense is so bad. Like, all right, let's just have a shootout.
Yeah.
Arizona -7.5 against Tennessee. Total 41.5. Now Arizona massively banged up at running back.
My
Correct?
survivor pick.
I don't like the game, but if I was taking it, Tennessee.
I think I might have bet Tennessee every game so far this year. 0-4 against the spread. 3-18 in the last 21 against the spread. One of the more abysmal. I can't do it anymore. I can't
I don't blame you. You gotta
give up.
quit.
Give up,
Because
dude.
I keep they get 0-2 and I'm like they can't be this bad. Like an NFL team can't just not cover getting 7 points over and over again, but they just keep doing it. I just can't. They're so incompetent. Their offense is so bad.
The Colts game broke
So
me.
bad.
When he threw a pick 6 right away, I was like,
That's what I'm saying. You don't even have a chance. They're just down
The
7.
game was completely over.
That's what the Colts hadn't even have the ball yet. They're up 7-0.
It was literally it was a gimme, too. It was just like.
What percentage of blame probably goes to Cam Ward for that?
Small.
Not much, right?
He hasn't looked great.
5%.
But it's they're so bad.
There's only,
I don't think he could do anything.
No, yeah, you're almost throwing the whole year out.
He also doesn't
I
look
don't know
good
if
either.
I don't know if how good Josh Allen would look on this team.
Regardless,
fair,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to blame him a little bit. He's the quarterback.
But a small amount.
I'd say 5%.
This organization is so incompetent.
Yeah.
Similar to Jazz. I mean,
I actually appreciate it. Just was like, we're ass.
Yeah.
The coach gave him.
I don't know
shit
why
for it.
you can't say that. I think
The coach gave him shit for it. I was like, how are you not take your ass?
yeah.
talk about how you really are.
0-4 against the spread.
Be honest.
Outright against the spread. You're not even competitive in these games.
Yeah.
It's very,
They're 26-0 to a team that was 0-3.
it's very similar his situation to Bryce Young's his first year in Carolina, and not to say Bryce Young has improved or really shown anything, but Bryce Young had no chance his first year in Carolina.
Zero.
None.
But a lot of people counted him out as well.
Oh, I'm out.
He's improved, but I don't know if he's like a guy. I don't
He's
think
nowhere near number one pick caliber.
No.
Right now, Cam Ward isn't either. So it's
Right.
you have to. If you're gonna go that way,
Right. That's why
I still.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No matter what happened with Bryce Young the first year, you can't judge that. The second year is kind of where it's like, this. What are you doing?
Seattle -3 against Tampa Bay. Total 44.5.
Love Seattle.
Seattle.
Unfortunately, I like
Tampa.
I like Seattle.
Oh, it's one of my picks. Am I the only one? This is interesting.
I would say
Seattle's one of my picks.
Seattle's one of my picks. Seattle's probably my favorite play on Sunday.
Did we all get 3.5?
One of my favorites. It's actually down to three and change. We have 3.5.
Whatever I wrote down this morning.
3.5 right now.
Is what it was.
I saw this one. It was 3. It was 3 minus 120 on the.
Bumped to 3.5, I guess, or
For the thing, I got 3.5.
okay. So did I.
The Bucs are banged up. A lot of injuries. Bucky's out. Evans is
lucky
out.
wins for them. Too.
Yeah, they've been so fortunate.
They could be 0-4.
They've been so fortunate.
Bucky being out's tough.
This Seattle team is better than I thought they would be. They're
Arnold's look good.
healthy defensively. The corners are really good.
Seattle's good, right?
Not sold. Pretender.
I'm on Tampa.
What about a win
I
this
will
week?
admit Seattle's good. This was
good.
my 5th pick. This is the one I'm least confident about of the 5.
Yeah, they're good.
What if they win this week, Meek?
I will be taking Bucks plus 3.5.
What if
as
they
one of
win?
my
What if they're
picks.
4-1?
Still a pretender in my eyes.
Oh,
All right. What if they win the Super Bowl?
Then they win the Super Bowl. They're champions.
Okay, cool.
Sam
Oh,
Darnold's
they
the best
can-
quarterback
But
ever.
If he goes to
win.
Super Bowl,
wisdom.
You can't win because if they just don't win the Super Bowl, he'll be like,
That was right.
No,
Oh,
but
that's
what
bullshit.
if
You can't. There's no.
It's not worse. None of us are saying that. Though. We're not saying
Well,
Super
he
Bowl.
is.
He
We're
is.
saying he's a good team.
telling you,
Wait, you're saying they're a good team? Do you think they make
Yes.
the playoffs?
yes.
I think there's a really good chance.
I don't think they make the playoffs.
See, this is a better
Okay, so
round
can we
the
do
stadium
a,
than
can
the
we
Lions.
do a
By
bet?
the way.
Can we do a bet?
He doesn't think any NFC team makes the playoffs. The Lions don't make it. The Seahawks
what
don't
their
make it.
playoff odds
opposite.
Who are taking all these spots, me?
Who, yeah.
Lions, yeah. Who are
Meek's
taking
The
wisdom.
opposite of Dick Vitale. Every year,
Meek's
Dick Vitale has
wisdom.
132 teams in the NCAA
This
tournament.
There's 3 teams that are going to make the
Yeah,
playoffs.
right.
He's the
Giannis is
opposite.
minus 145.
Who makes the playoffs? NFC, Meek.
NFC right now.
Yeah, I'm curious to this list.
I'm actually going to defend them a little bit. I do think you can be a good team, make the playoffs, and still be no shot at
That's
them.
Yeah,
not what
for
we're
sure.
saying.
Yeah,
no
no,
one Darnold's on
That's
that
not a
team last
pretender,
year.
though.
All I'm saying, there is a world where those
Right,
teams.
but he's,
No one in
he's
the
just
league
saying they
said they
can't
were-
make it.
No
Yeah.
one said they were
then
Super Bowl
he's-
contenders.
Right.
Meek's wisdom.
one said-
on
Wait, hold on.
NFC playoffs.
I want to hear. Yeah, who's playing? Who's playing the playoffs?
Eagles,
Great.
Bucks, Packers, Vikings, Rams.
Vikings.
Vikings are
Vikings.
not.
Vikings.
Okay.
Still don't have the Lions.
He's a JJ.
Vikings over the Rams.
Still don't have the Lions.
Scrambling
we need one
'cause he
more.
knows the Lions.
49ers.
He can't. Okay.
How many is that? That's
That's 6.
6.
The Lions are making the playoffs.
Honestly, yeah, one of the Lions or Seahawks, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wait, did I toss in Commanders? Because that's another team out there.
You think?
You got. I mean, yes, you can
The
toss them.
whatever.
Don't even. Yeah, don't even.
Okay.
Meek's
That
wisdom.
That was a semi admission of I'm.
There was an AP poll. The Lions are
2.
The Seahawks and Lions are 6
top
and
five.
behind the Eagles.
Definitely top
The
five.
Eagles beat them.
I'm saying the Seahawks
Who's
were
been
3-0 or 3-1
Bills?
at this point last year, and they missed the playoffs.
Bills, Eagles.
better
So it's not
quarterback
guaranteed.
though.
That's fine.
Lions and
quarterback.
Seahawks are combined
saying,
6 and 2. You say neither make the playoffs.
That's the way I'm equating this.
Yes.
Like,
Meek-
That's Meek's wisdom.
That's Meek's wisdom.
he has a team
I guess hot
ranked.
starts.
That'd be a good tweet.
He has a team
Well, he
ranked
just went
in
out
the
and said
top
that.
3 of the AP
Plummer's
poll.
wisdom.
and
Cam
it's
Schiller
not-
actually stinks.
It's crazy.
I never said that. I'm not. But see, Meek, this is the difference. Kim Schiller was amazing last night. I never said he stinks. In fact, on the show, I've said a number of times he's really good. I want you to tweet out right now, if you have the courage, say the Lions and Seahawks will not make the playoffs. If you believe that. If you don't believe it, don't tweet it.
What's that parlay together?
From your own account.
It probably pays a good amount.
Because I bet people will think that's interesting.
Seattle and Detroit not to make the playoffs parlay together is probably
Yeah, you should take that bet.
I also think there should be an AP poll in the
What's the Lions?
Oh, to not make it.
yeah,
Yes.
to not make it.
If he takes, that's
The
really
Lions
good.
are minus 3 something.
I would like that.
You guys want to do that?
If you're right, Meek, you're gonna look like a genius.
Official AP poll. It's only a
People
top
do.
10.
I mean, people
where
do
the AP
power
poll.
rankings, but I guess we'll do the AP poll.
I just tweeted it out.
Oh, good for
And
you.
then
All
I tagged you.
We'll do 25.
right, it's fine. Good for you, man.
What?
We should do 25 teams.
No, 10.
No, 25.
Oh, 25.
I'm proud of Meek.
All right, Detroit minus 10.5 against Cincinnati.
I'm holding my nose and taking Bengals plus 10.5.
You let
That's
him, like,
a lot of
finish
points at
the-
home.
Yeah, no, he's not allowed to finish.
Total 49.5. I think you should be firing away on as many Detroit got. So, wait. Who did Detroit have? Who did
Browns.
last week?
Browns.
And
They won by 1,000.
They did win by 1,000. All right,
care
so
about
now
the
I'm
defense.
worried. All right, I want to make sure.
It was in Detroit.
This was my
Yeah,
survivor pick
no.
until I switched it to the Rams.
I want to make sure I didn't.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, I got you.
Sucks.
Yeah, I think you get crazy with Detroit. Also, seems like if you pick the right guy, seems like an explosion type game with the one guy. Remember,
Like a JMO game.
yeah, that. Or earlier this year, didn't Laporta have? I'm sorry, not Laporta. Amon-Ra St. Brown have 3 TDs in a game. Am I
Yeah,
misremembering
It's a
that?
high over-under game.
I'm betting everything on
39.5.
JMO this game. That is a Jameson Williams game.
Is he? Yeah, he seems like
He's a 2-catch for 80-yard guy, but
and he hasn't been in the end zone a ton.
No.
Or at all, I think.
Because he gets him down there and then they give it
And they
again.
give it to somebody else.
St. Brown
Yeah.
scores all the touchdowns, too.
It seems like he's the guy that
The
they
one
break,
thing about
yeah.
props with this is like they might be up so much that no one's even playing in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Bengals are. I mean, with Browning, it's just hard. It's hard to back him.
What's Detroit's defense to score a touchdown? Now that they've shed the dead weight of Aaron Glenn.
I mean, they're always plus like 500, 600, like 600.
You like it?
No.
No?
I mean, it's just a defensive touchdown score. There's just other things I want to bet on them.
500.
Okay. Browning's bad.
He's terrible.
In theory,
I think it's a fun
not
one.
a game if Detroit's
Sure,
up
sure.
a
I'm
lot.
not
like,
I'm just like
there should be with an okay quarterback. There's garbage yards to have for Chase and Higgins in this game to take their overs, but Browning's so bad I don't even know if he can do that.
It's hard to. He's terrible. He's just that bad.
And they have a bad defense, so it's not like they'll be close.
Pete, you think the Lions win this game?
Also,
I think they win, but 10.5 points is so much, so I'm taking the Bengals.
That's a fair
Like
point.
10.5 points at home is ridiculous.
But you do think the Lions win this game?
Yes.
Okay.
hold on, I'm
This
gonna
is-
pull up. There's a
4-1 Lions.
You're an NFL, a professional football team, getting 10.5 points at home. Like, have some pride.
Really wish I was on the line.
Yeah, but what's interesting about
but
that,
the Lions,
like that's the rationale of a lot of people.
That's
I got a stat.
That is the rationale of a lot of people. Like, it's a ton of points and they are at home, but all things
better players on the
considered,
field.
what?
They have way better players. On the
Detroit's 21 points better than.
Yes.
Well, what if it's a 17-point game late and
That's
What's the
where you're
stat?
dying to give
that's
us
your
that.
only
Get out
path
the
to
stat.
cover
Get
it.
out the
What?
stat.
I was dying to give us this.
Yeah, no, you
So
got it.
Goff is 9-4 against the spread as double-digit favorite, 3-0 in those games with the Lions.
Campbell just
So double-digit favorite. He's covered all of them.
Campbell.
It's covered.
what are they on the
All of
road
them.
in those games?
What does that matter?
Because you're going from home and
It's
road.
enough
it's
to
a big thing.
consider.
They're not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're on the road.
Yeah.
My mistake.
That's what I mean.
My mistake. My mistake.
This will be like 14.
Gotta wake up.
I like.
Yankees is
No, we're all up.
He was up listening to the cover album.
When you care about a team and one that you don't care
true, that's
about
fair.
is a little different.
Yeah, Hubs isn't Jonas. Hubs
It's exhausting.
I'm exhausted. I'm
waste
hungry. I'm
I'm hungry too.
Chargers -2.5 against Washington. One of my 5.
Washington.
Take that.
watching them.
Love Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Jaden's back, right?
Yeah, just Jaden being back. That's all. That's all I need.
Chargers also have
Chargers
no
banged
alt. They have their two best offensive linemen
Now,
are
the
out.
Commanders don't have a pass rush, so it kind of equals out a little bit.
Yeah, but those alt is a huge.
no Terry.
I don't have a play on this game. I just have a concerning note. Are we worried at all Jaden will be a little like rusty or not right?
no.
I don't think so either. I'm not touching the game. I just didn't know.
You have 2.5. What's your line?
2.5.
Yeah, that's all I got. Okay.
That's what it is right now.
Me and Ev have 4 the same. 4.
Oh, he is yawning. You're right, Mark.
I know dogs.
Contagious. Contagious.
It is. New England, Buffalo -8.5, total 49.5. I am going to take New England, team total under 20.5.
This just seems like I'm not gonna bet it.
Kind of like New England with the points.
I'm surprised Clemmer doesn't have a monster moneyline parlay this week because there's a lot of big favorites.
There are. Yeah, I'm a little scared off by some of them. I don't know. I might. You know what, Meek? I might have something out by the end of the weekend. Right now, I'm a little bit like.
Iffy.
Which one's
Yeah.
Might be an over game too.
The big one. So
Cold scares me.
the Colts would be the. The Colts would be the one. I think.
Genty runs wild or something.
There's only 2. What do you consider to be a huge favorite?
The Bengals.
7
I
and
mean,
up.
the Lions.
7 and up.
I guess the Cardinals would be the 3rd biggest, right? I don't know. Probably not this week.
And then Bills are -440 at home.
Yeah, in the NFL, 8.5 is a lot.
It's enormous.
It's a lot. And the Patriots aren't like.
I'm not touching this game.
Patriots aren't shitheads, but like, the Bills are really good. I don't know. In Buffalo, I don't know. I'm set to stay away.
I'll probably take Drake May props.
All right.
What is the team that wins this week that fucks up survivor pools?
Already
I do think we're due.
happened.
It would be. It just happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
I think it would be the.
That was
Raiders.
one of
Put
the.
a gun in my head, Raiders, but I don't think that happens.
Yeah.
What do the Raiders got? Indy.
Colts, only because the Colts have a smaller breadth of success. That's
This
all.
is on DraftKings. You were to parlay Colts, Cardinals, Lions, and Bills. It's +130.
I'm not doing that.
It's
Never.
not enough for me.
No thanks.
Because you could take all 4 dogs and yet
parlay.
individually.
Plus
And
130.
probably end up.
You could take all 4 dogs individually. Yes, risk losing 4 units, but what's the money lines on those?
Bengals is plus 425.
See, that's
Pats
the
is
one I
plus
wouldn't
340.
Vegas, Tennessee. Yeah, one of them's going to hit.
Raiders is plus 270.
One of them's going to
Yeah,
hit.
no thanks.
See.
Or baseball
Tennessee's
games
plus
tomorrow.
330.
And that's also a Sunday night game too. I don't know if that factors into anybody's thought process.
No.
That's it.
4 games tomorrow, you're saying?
Oh yeah, baseball. We got series.
Yep.
Okay, Yankees Blue Jays.
Series.
What do we think?
Like series.
Series. You're right. Series.
I love
series,
the Yankees.
Series
I love the Phillies.
Series.
You might be
I
right.
love the
series.
Cubs, and I love.
I love the Phillies.
What am I missing?
Phillies?
No, I already said the Phillies.
Mariners.
Tigers, Mariners.
I like the Tigers.
Really? Mm-hmm. Scooble?
Yeah, just cool.
It's not going to be school.
No, but in the
It's
series.
going to be second.
Oh,
Scooble still
for a series. not
Scooble
the
still
game.
needs another day of rest? Jesus Christ.
For my picks
That's
tonight.
eventually gonna
I hate to say it. I think that I really like the Yankees. I don't know how the Blue Jays starting pitching matches up.
series price for us.
Yeah.
You got
Minus 150.
who are they going to pitch these games?
So
Gossman,
goes 1 against
Bassett.
Gosman Heel. It's going to be Heel. It better be Heel. Warren's road numbers are bad. Don't do that. Although Heel, the velo, they might be scared of that. But
Shane
Gosman
Bieber.
at home, they're only minus 25. Love the Yankees. So.
Yeah.
I just want to read the chat for a minute. Meek Phil, let Rico know Bosco Industries is an absolute smash hit. I clicked the like button and watched the whole thing. Go check it out right
Congrats,
now.
Love that.
Bosco. It's good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Check out Bosco Industries for sure. I watched the first episode. Very funny.
Take
Barstool
your
Van Talk only got 1 episode too. Let's just stay calm.
It's a good show.
Calm. Put a lot of energy into it.
Luckily, it's only up to you to put out the second one.
I don't think ESPN
That works
is.
too. That works too.
Say where you go on the first one. Like what do you do?
Yeah, so it's the blog should be out now at 12. It's long. I mean,
I'm not publishing that.
that's fair.
Kidding.
Punctuation errors. I got put back in the box. It was good for a little while, but I got another bad text. It's my own fault.
It's been up since noon.
I know. It's a concrete company. It's when you look at like textbook of who these guys are. It's Uncle Vin. His name's Vin Mezzacappa. Uncle Vin Mez. He's got a fucking cutoff sweatshirt in July, like the thing that looks like he's working out, like the Gold's Gym. You know, the fucking sweatshirt. He needs to be buttered up with candy bars in the morning. They're operating heavy machinery. They got the craziest accent, the fucking glasses. He coaches softball for 45 years. He's doing his lineup card.
Yeah.
In the thing.
It's
in
all about the
between.
characters.
Just lunatics. So,
You're right. You're on a fucking jackhammer.
yeah, on a jackhammer, I'm fucking doing the thing. It hits a bunch of boxes. Like the people that watch us that, you know, all the time are the ones in the cubes doing PS&G and the cops and firemen and all that stuff, characters. So, like, it hits small businesses. There's a million different jobs. So, putting a ton into it, trying to do it. And it's fun because I think it's, again, like stuff, you know, I showed up in sneakers. They're eviscerating me like, where are you? Like, so it's
Good stuff.
getting into it and respecting
for you,
what they
Bosco.
do.
Very nice.
These guys are
Excited
characters.
to
It
watch
was very
later.
funny. It was
That's
very
characters.
funny.
Fun.
Watch the cover album and then watch that.
Lunatics.
I have to really go, but I have the Suns minus 1.5 tonight.
All right.
The Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
All right.
Is that the finals? What? Is this the finals? All right, good.
Go Suns.
Final.
Your college football is anything?
That's what I was gonna say.
Looking at it real quick?
Biggest takeaway from this weekend is it Vandy upsets Alabama, or like what's your line in the sand? 3 takes where you're kind of going.
So like
I think Georgia smokes Kentucky.
I'm like the #1 Diego Pavi guy in the world, so if I'm biased about it, I'm riding with him to the wheels fall off. He's unbelievable as a dog. They beat him last year. They're getting 10.5. A lot of people like Bama. I understand it. I just think they're gonna be able to score. I think it's high scoring too. Like I like the over. I think it's a shootout, but I'm taking Vandy in the points.
I'm with you, Ev. I fucking love Pavia.
I like Florida State. That's when I'm very high on Miami. Like that's the game of the weekend is Miami at Florida
Definitely.
State by far.
I'm so weary of that right now.
I'm such a believer in Florida and in Miami as a football team. Like dominant offensive defensive line.
Defense
like
is crazy.
insane receivers. Like Beck's really good, but I think Florida State's better than they showed last week. It was a weird like classic college football spot Friday night out of Virginia. Big game. I think you're going to get like an insane effort from Florida State. Another one I kind of like
The thing, though,
over, too.
sorry, I said this on Pick'em, and Big Cat kind of like was like, "Hey, be careful with that." It's 4.5. You would think it does come down to a 1-score game. Hopefully, it's not a field goal, obviously, because I'm laying the 4.5. But with Beck is really, really good in 1-score games. Obviously, he had Georgia back, with him in his career, obviously, and Castellanos has not been
I mean, he played really well. They couldn't stop him.
Castellanos has not been phenomenal in one-score games. The stats back it up. I like if it comes down. I think that's
kind of a weird stat. Like I don't like what's the sample size on that? Who are these teams? It's only one.
Fair,
because a one-score game can be a one-score game because you played like shit and then beat a team like a bad team.
That's true. Yeah, there's variables to it. I'm rolling with Miami. I do like it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep it close. I think Florida State's live to win. This is like if they lose this game, their season's basically over.
Yeah.
After beating Bama.
I have 3 college football plays that I just love, and I might just do those 3. Cincinnati at home.
My favorite play of the week.
Minus 2.5.
It was my best bet on.
They were also great last week to me.
They're just a good ass.
Forget Kansas last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their defense sucks, but their offense is unbelievable.
Yeah. So Cincy, and then I fucking scroll. Oh, Florida. They're gonna hurt me again. I'm doing this again, but plus 5.5 at home to Arch is a big test for Arch, by the way. See if
in the swamp.
He better play
also
well.
as bad as the narrative is on Florida, their defense is really
right.
fun.
So then that's a big test for
Oh, I didn't even
In the
connect the
swamp.
dots. I'm sorry. If Arch struggles in the swamp after what fucking Peyton, I know it's not his son, but after what Peyton did forever, Florida had his number. He could never beat Tennessee. Never
Also,
beat Florida.
this is a
That's an
spot-
interesting narrative as well.
This is a spot too where like as much shit as Napier gets, they've been good as a dog in these spots. Like they have in the last couple, you've got burned, but even like LSU, they should have fucking won that game. Lagway throws 5 picks.
Yeah.
They throw the game away.
Yeah.
The defense allowed 10 points.
Lagway's got to. Can you just play better, please?
Like even in that game, the reason like it was they shut them out in the second half. They gave up pick 6. Like the defense didn't allow a point.
I'll probably end up moneylining Florida. And the last one,
Like the under 2 in that game. I think it's gonna be low score.
Money line, by the way, in that game is 170 for Florida.
I'll probably end up being on that. And my last one would be Louisville at home.
Hubs, we're literally in lockstep.
UVA
I love
letdown after last week, the big win against FSU. Louisville is almost a touchdown favorite. Louisville by multiple.
I think Louisville's really, really good.
Louisville by maybe 3 scores.
It's Moss,
those are my
right?
3.
The quarterback, Miller Moss.
Why are you so down on Virginia?
I think it's just a letdown spot. They had such a big win against FSU last week. Like the whole storming the field thing with I don't know how that receiver's alive. But such a crazy game. Now they go on the road the next week. Louisville's a good team. Or Louisville. Give me Louisville.
Clemmer, the two things since the bowl had fucking laces is fade a team coming off a huge win, buy a team coming off a big loss. Like the same. They never could have looked worse. You know what I mean? Like it's the letdown and the come ups is where everybody.
We think that
looks to
that's
get
been
there.
going on so long the line adjust for that though.
Same. So look at what these two just said. Right?
Yeah.
Fading Virginia off a big win. Who did you love against Miami?
I love Louisville too.
Who else do you
I like
love?
Florida State.
You like Florida State off a crushing
Off a loss.
It's just kind of you know what I mean? Like
just
now there are spots where a team got their guts ripped out, they got another big one, and they're just dead on the mat, and you could go whatever. But for the most part, forever, people buy low, sell high.
Louisville's unranked. UVA barely ranked.
And let down things with college. You got to remember, these Virginia kids are walking around campus all week getting fucking blown, hand jobs,
getting their
fucking
dicks
bodies.
shit, yeah.
Come on, like it's unbelievable. They're still storming the field.
They're still talking about FSU going to that game until the kickoff, and then oh my god, Louisville's up.
Yeah, you just beat Florida State on TV on Friday night. It's the most. They said it's the best field rate of all time. Like,
Probably stay away from the Miami game. I don't know.
what do you think about
those 3? I love.
What do you think about Georgia? I really, really like Georgia here.
I don't think I'm betting the game. I kind of lean Kentucky, but I'm not like I don't.
Kentucky
really
has
like,
been pesky, but I just think they're bad.
There's a lot, to me, Georgia's just not like.
I know, but when people say that about you, they want to flex.
But they haven't showed it once.
I do think Kentucky's that bad. I think that's a way
they're
you
not
can
that
lift
bad.
weights.
But they really haven't been that. I mean, they were in the game. They in the game the whole game with fucking with Ole Miss. Like they've been pretty good. Like especially against,
Yeah, all right.
and this is again like it's not to win. It's to keep it within 20 points.
No, I agree. You're
Like
right.
I said, I'm not. I don't even think I'm betting Kentucky. It's more just like I'm not that confident. I think the SEC is so jumbled up, even from like the top to the middle. Like, and listen, I don't think Kentucky falls in that category of like they can like play with anybody, but they're close. Like, I don't think there's really like a true like doormat SEC team this year. Like Kentucky will probably end up like with a horrible record in the SEC, but they've already shown like they can hang around.
Yeah.
Like anything tonight in these games? San Jose State,
I bet New Mexico in the over.
There was one I thought.
Delaware. I like.
I bet I haven't bet that yet. I was leaning that way. I bet San Diego State in the over. I think San Diego State's legit good, and also I think BYU absolutely
I got BYU.
like smashes West Virginia.
got
Like
BYU.
beats the shit out of them.
Yeah, they kill them.
All right.
And just in Provo, like Friday night, brutal environment. Not to mention they're just
They like to run it up. I feel like
100
at home
times
in those
better
games.
team.
I feel like in those spots they're always scoring billions.
West Virginia, like I think I'd be shocked if they scored like 17 points.
The most compelling game of the weekend to me is Saturday night at 7:00, Houston against Texas Tech.
It's a good
I think
game.
Houston's live.
What's the line?
10.5, 11.5. It's floating around.
I think we got up to 12.5.
Yeah, I think Houston's live. It's gonna be a great game.
Willie Fritz is a really good coach.
Marty's gonna hate that.
Fritz is great.
He should be hedging. I know it's but what's he got him at? 60-1. He said.
Tech?
Yeah, to win the whole thing. What's Houston's money line? 3.
Yeah, so I
think
kind of like
I think he
kind of like
thinks-
Houston with the points. I don't know if I'm definitely gonna
See
bet
how it
yet,
goes.
but-
All right, that is Pick Central. Playoff streams, football streams in full swing. It's October, so also a huge thing rolling out with DraftKings that's going to get fans involved. That's all I'm going to say.
Go watch Bosco Industries.
Go Yanks.